another country opens up to cruising. We've got a cruise birthday and some of the best news we've had in travel in 2 years. It's Tuesday, April 19th, and here are the three big things you need to know in cruising. So, hey, fellow travelers, it is Tuesday, April 19th, and it's a day of good news in the travel and specifically the cruising industry. So, the first thing on our agenda is Australia. That's right, Australia finally, after 2 years, has opened up to cruising again. The Prime Minister did say last month that he wasn't going to extend the ban because it was set to expire this weekend. So it did expire, and so now you can expect to see cruise ships back in Australia. As a matter of fact, the first ship that came back to Australia was the P&O Pacific Explorer. It's one of the ones that's normally based out of there, and there's a Princess ship that's coming back soon. So you will start to see more ships there and cruises resume in Australia. We don't know all the protocols yet. I did read that there would be a PCR test mandatory, so we'll see how that goes. But it's good to see that it's at least opening up. Australia is definitely somewhere we want to go. I know many people have been waiting for Australia to open up, so it's exciting to see just a little more going back to normal. So cruise item number two. Number two is a birthday in the industry. That's right, Holland America, 149th birthday. So Holland America started out as I believe it was the Dutch shipping company. They actually ferried a lot of immigrants to the U.S. in the early 20th century. So Holland America, but because of everything that's been going on in the cruising industry, they haven't been able to have a naming ceremony, like an official ceremony for their newest ship, but they're going to be doing that soon. I believe it's next month. So happy birthday, Holland America. Holland America, of course, is owned by Carnival Corporation. It's one of their premium lines. They have slightly smaller ships as far as you could sail some that are 80,000 tons. I believe their largest are just over 100, like around 100, 110,000 tons. So a lot of Holland America fans out there. So it's a pretty exciting time for Holland America. So next year, obviously, we'll be looking at 150th birthday next year. So we'll be looking forward to that one too. So that brings us to number three. Travel item, I guess I should say. Number three is actually really great news. So yesterday, if you haven't heard by now, a judge in our state, Florida, actually overturned the mandate for mask on travel as far as federal travel vehicles, airplanes, trains, so forth. Also, that applied to airports, train stations, and such. So the mask mandate is no longer. You should really check out some of the videos that's going around online about it, airline employees, airline pilots, flight attendants that are announcing it. People are pretty excited about this. I know we're pretty excited about this because we're going to be flying to our first cruise, our first cruise that we have to fly to. It'll be in Alaska. So we're excited about that. So if you're someone who has had to fly to cruises, we're fortunate enough that we live in Florida, so we've been able to drive to ours. But if you're someone who regularly flies to cruises, hopefully you're pretty excited about this too. Again, if you see some of the videos that are floating around online, you'll see people seem to be pretty happy about it. So no mask on planes anymore. No mask on Amtrak if that's a way you travel. No mask on buses. Our local buses have already announced that no mask required anymore. So those are three big things, and today was a pretty good day in travel news. So if you got any information, if you got any value out of this video, I'd like to invite you to please subscribe, please like our videos, please share. We really enjoy talking about travel, talking about cruising. So until next time, happy travels, everyone.